Bismillah wa salatu wa salam ala Rasulillah. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, my dear brothers and sisters. Alhamdulillah, here we are again with another video, with another lesson. Alhamdulillah, yesterday we saw al-baytu and we saw fil bayti. We saw what will bring a noun into a genitive case, what will bring a noun to a genitive case, and we saw the first thing, the first action, the first player that will bring the noun into genitive case. And we say the first player is a preposition, And fi, yesterday we forget to mention the meaning of fi. Fi means in. So whenever we say fil bayti, that means in the house, in the house. So fi is a preposition. Alhamdulillah. And this is the letter fa that composes the fi. Okay, we need fa. This is fa. We are going to see it. Yesterday we mentioned it briefly, how to generate the sound of this letter, or how to generate this letter. And let's look at it in details. Because maybe somebody will mistake it with the letter V of our Latin language. It's a complete. They are different. They are slightly similar, but we'll see what is the difference. So for fa, we say to produce this sound, we have to use our upper incisors of the teeth. And what we'll do with it, we'll connect it with the bottom lip. But which bottom? Because the lips, okay, we connect with the superior part of the bottom lip. So this one is the superior part of the bottom lip, okay? The superior part. Because also this here is part of the lip, but is inside is the lower part. Now that's the difference. That's the key. For fa, we use the superior part of the bottom lips. As for V, okay, the English V, we use what? We use the same thing, but we will connect the incisor with the lower part of the bottom of the lower part of the bottom lip. Okay, so not this part, but inside, a little bit inside. Okay, here, that's how you pronounce V. So the place is very yeah, we are playing only with milliliters. So inshallah. Now how it is written, this is how it is written. Is the beginning, the middle, and the end. It's similar to qaf, but I always told you, look at, we have to concentrate dot. The dot will give us now they will tell us how the thing is, inshallah. So it's also here we have the similar to the qaf, but to differentiate qaf and fa, we have the dot. For qaf, how many dots do we have? 2 now on top of it. As for fa, we have only 1 dot now, alhamdulillah. So we cover also the letter fa. Sorry. Let's look at sword. So for sword, what will is the same place we find sin. Inshallah, if you stick with this course that we are doing, we are going to explain you the difference of pronouncing sword and sin. We will tell you, we look at the difference. Okay, yeah, it's a very slight difference the way you position your tongue, inshallah. But this is how you write it when it is in its isolated form. Okay, and here we have it. So I always encourage you to look at the head. So this is the head. You see the head. Now that is our player. So we have to look at the head. So the beginning, you see, you write the head, the form of the head, but then this black to show the letter they are follow him. They are going to follow him. And then when it is in the middle, you also have the head, and then the black to show that, okay, there are letters before and after. Then the closing, when it's the last letter that compose a word, then you see we have the head, and then we write also, we have the head, and then we write also the leg. Now, like I told you, I've told you. Normally, the end, when we write the close, when we end the letter, the ending shape of a letter is similar to its isolated form. Okay, it's always similar to its isolated form. Alhamdulillah, sorry. Now let's look at ha. We look at ha. Okay. Now I'm not saying ha. Inshallah, I'm also having problems sometimes. So the best practice is to sit in front of some mother from in front of a mother speaker, and then you try to exercise or in front of a sheikh or in front of somebody that know the recitation of the Quran is, and then you try to recite this to generate the sound of ha and ha, 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 ha. Okay, it's a slight difference because for ha you are using the lower part of your throat. Okay, the lower part of your throat. As for ain and ha, you are using the middle part. You are using the middle part of the throat. Let's look at it. Let's look at it. What's here? Subhanallah. Where have we gone? Now, you see, here we have ha, ha, sorry. Here we have ha, then here we have ha, ha. Okay? It need ambitions or a little bit of exercise, but inshallah, with practice, you'll become perfect. Okay? So that is the place of generating ha. Okay, Bismillah. Sometimes to know, like how we say, to know where to generate, where you have to concentrate in order to generate a letter. It's helped you very much. It's helped you very much. When I was in the Arabic school, they didn't told me this. They didn't taught me this. So I was reciting ha and ha the same, but then when you go into the tajweed and they say, no, what are you saying? What are you saying? It's complete different. It's complete different. You recite ha, it's tell you no, it's ha. You say how? Wait, but that's why you have to practice also when the letters are similar and you want to know, okay, if you are pronouncing it correctly. I will encourage you to go in the mosque or to have if you have a Arabic speaker friend, try to recite him, try to practice with him. Inshallah, what we are going to do today, we are also going to look at some sentences. We are going to construct sentences. We are going to put together the letters and be able to start reading, inshallah. Okay, we're going to start reading to see how things are put together and how we read them. So everything that we cover until now, we are going to see it. Everything that we cover until now, inshallah, we are going to see it together in this exercise. So let's start, and let's start with the first one that we are going to saw is on your right. هذا الفصل. Okay, we saw هذا. We say هذا is our what? It's our demonstrative pronoun, and it's also what? It's also a noun. And what? Then here we have al-faslu. Now, if we going to read it, we are going to read هذا الفصل. Why are we not reading this hamza? We say this is hamzatul wasl. What is the function of hamzatul wasl? We say that hamzatul fasl. Hamzatul fasl. You read it, okay, you pronounce it, you mention it, you only when it is at the beginning of the sentence. But now here, haza, it is the beginner. Hada, it is the beginner. So hamzatul fasl is not longer the beginner. Okay, so what we do with it? We just jump it. Okay, we assimilate it with the al and hada. So what will happen? We will Bismillah. From haza, we'll jump to lamb. We jump to the lamb. And what we do with the lamb? We just pronounce only the sound of the letter to show that there's lamb there, okay, because we have the school, we have the school. In the school, they tell us, okay, the letter is silent, but you need to show that the letter is silent. So we say l, okay, hadal, hadal, hadal. What we do then? Here we have found our letter found. We just saw it. Found fata, found with the fata. We say fata. It's the equivalent of our vowel a. So when we put f and a, what are we going to get? Fa. So that is the same. Fa or fata, fa. Then we have sword. Also just cover it. What's the sound of sword? So what? Fos. Then we have lamb. Okay. Then we have lamb. Yeah. Lamb. Faslu. So what is going to become? Hadal faslu. The meaning of faslu means classroom. Classroom. So this, and now how will you read this sentence? We haven't covered it yet, but we say in what type of sentence this is? A nominal sentence, a verbal sentence. جملة اسمية or جملة فعلية. It's a what? Noun. Thank you very much. It's a جملة اسمية. It's a nominal sentence. Why did you say it's a nominal sentence? Because we have هذا. And what is هذا? We say هذا is a noun. It's a noun. Whenever a sentence starts with a noun, that sentence is a جملة اسمية. It's a nominal sentence. Now, what do we need in the جملة اسمية? What do we need? What is our main focus in the جملة اسمية? We have to search for two things. They are our subject and our predicate. Our subject and our predicate. For subject, we say it's called mubtada, and for the predicate, it's called khabar. Okay, khabar. So, how would we recognize if a noun is a subject or a predicate? We say that for the subject, it has to be first of all in marfu. The subject is always marfu. Okay, we say that the subject is always marfu in the nominative case. And as for the predicate, when it is only one word, what is coming only as one word, not as a connection. Okay, we say it's also marfu. Okay, it's also marfu. But what is the difference? We say for the subject, the subject is always definite. Okay, the subject is always definite. As for the predicate most of the time is indefinite. So let's reformulate it. Most of the time the subject is what? Is definite. And most of the time the predicate is indefinite. The khabar is indefinite. Subject mubtada most of the time is what? Is definite, and khabar most of the time or predicate is what? Is indefinite. So what do we have here? We have hada. We say that hada it's always definite. This now hada is always definite. Okay, it's a definite noun. It cannot never be indefinite. Hada, whenever it came, is always definite. It can play variety of roles, but in this case, it's what? It's a subject. Okay, so we say that our subject has to be what? Definite. We have hada, it's definite. Now we have al-faslu. We say that for a predicate to be for us to have a predicate, it has to be indefinite. But we have al-faslu because whenever we have al for a noun, when it is not haza, how do we recognize? How do we identify or differentiate a definite, indefinite? An indefinite noun will have the tanween, and a definite noun will have the al here. Okay, the al. So what is with al-faslu? Al-faslu has al, so it cannot have the tanween. Al and tanween, we say that they cannot coexist together. So either we have al or we have faslu. We cannot have both of them because you cannot say a de house or a de classroom. You cannot say that. Or it's definite or it is indefinite. So here we have faslu. So faslu is definite. Okay, so it is not the sentence is not complete. The sentence is not complete. The sentence is not complete because for it to be complete, we need a khabar. And here we don't have a khabar because we say the khabar has to be indefinite. But here we don't have it. Let's look at the sentence opposite. Here we have hada, and here we have faslun. Faslun. What about the sentence? What about the sentence? It's complete. It's a complete sentence or not? Now, it's first of all, it's a nominal sentence because we have hada. What about it? It's a noun. We have what? Noun. Thank you very much. We have al-faslun. Al-faslun. We have here the damatay, the tanween. So it's telling us that this noun is indefinite. So what's the meaning? This is this is a classroom. This is a class. Oh, this is a classroom. Now let's jump. ذلك, we saw it. ذلك, we saw it. Now here, if you see, I didn't write the vowel on ذلك because I want us to practice together. Because we say whenever we have a mud, whenever we have alif coming as a natural mud, what is the deal with him? He say to us that before for him to come as a natural mud, what has to taking place? You say first of all, I don't have to have a hamza or a school before or after him. You say okay, and then what else? You say that we need for the letter before him, it has to have what? A fatha. So if here we write the alif as the letter of mud, what will be the vowel on del? What will be the vowel on del? Automatically will be what? Will be fatha. Automatically the vowel on the letter del will be fatha because we have the mud. So whenever you see a mud, a alif coming as a mud, automatically we read the letter before him with a fatha. Alhamdulillah, simple, easy, breezy. So what is the dhalika? We saw it very swiftly. Dhalika means that. So hada means this, and dhalika means that. It's very far away. And you're pointing, you say that. That is the meaning of dhalika. Dhalika. Hada for something that is qarib, near. Dhalika is for something that is barid, far away. Allahu Akbar. Now let's go forward. Here we have also, tell me if this sentence complete. First of all, is it a nominal or verbal sentence? Now, so هذا like هذا, it's also a noun. It's also definite. It doesn't change form to indicate what it is in the marfu, nominative case, or the genitive case, or the accusative case. مجرور منصوب. It's like هذا. It's like هذا. How هذا act, ذلك also act like that. Now, then we have البيت. So what is this sentence? This sentence is what is similar to this one. So it is what? It's not a complete sentence. It's not complete. For it to be complete, what do we need? We need a khabar. Do we have a khabar here? No, we don't have a khabar. Now, so let's look at here. Now here we could have let's make it dhalika. Make it dhalika because we are on dhalika. Now let's make it dhalika. Here we have our dot to indicate that is the and not del. The and not del. Alhamdulillah. Then let's take our to make the kasra. ذلك. Alhamdulillah. ذلك baytun. What about this sentence? Is it complete or not? Naam. Is what? It's a complete sentence. What? It's a complete sentence, and we like it because we say what we have. We need to search for what? For the subject and what? For the predicate. We have a subject. Naam. We have a subject. Which one? What is our subject? Our subject is dhalika. Is what? The subject is ذلك. And now what about baytun? Baytun is our predicate. Why it is a predicate? Because we say the predicate is most of the time is indefinite. And what about it also? Tell me something more. We say that the predicate, when it is one word, whatever it is, it's only one word. It's only one word. It's baytun. Baytun. One word. So when it is one word, okay, it is always marfu. Marfu. Don't make mistake about it. Always marfu. Now, let's go forward. Let's go down. Here we have al-ma'u. Al-ma'u barid. Al-ma'u barid. What about al-ma? What al-ma? So here it's very tricky. We haven't look at it because we say that the chapter of mud is very long. Like the is like this. The chapter is very interesting. We like it. We love it. And so al-ma. I also leave it like this, so I wanted to show you, to showcase something. Okay, inshallah, let's look at it together. So we have al, always al indicate that. So what about this? Now also here, obviously, what are we doing? We are jumping the al here. We are not going to recite it. We are going where? We are going to here. We are going to this lamb. We are going to this lamb. So how do we read it? We are going to from kaf. This is kaf. This is whole letter kaf. So the, dhal with fatha, the alif maddat, the natural maddat, the lam. This is lam. Kasra ki. Okay, lam with kasra ki. Then here li, sorry, lam with kasra li. Then we have kaf with fatha ka. So dhalika. Now this is how we write it. So what we do? Then we have al. We say this is hamzatul wasl. The al, the hamza on the al is always hamzatul wasl. So what do we do? From kaf we jump to subhanallah. From what? From kaf we jump to lam. We jump to the lam, and then we say dhalikal baytu. And as for here we say dhalika baytun. It's not any lam here. What about here? We say okay, the al, the hamza on the for the al is hamzatul wasl. So is the starting of the sentence. This al start the sentence. So do we pronounce the hamza here or we don't pronounce it? Yeah, we do. Okay, we do pronounce it. So we say to show that we pronounce it, we just put a fatha. Okay, we don't have to mistake and put a hamza, because it's not a hamzatul qata. The hamzatul qata, to differentiate the two of them. For hamzatul qata, we write the hamza to say, look, every time you see this hamza, it's hamzatul qata, because hamzatul qata you have to pronounce it every time. But we say in the Quran, to help you, they will write it something like this. Okay, they write it like the sword, the stomach or the head of the sword. They write that to showcase you. Okay, this is a hamzatul wasl. So in this case, you pronounce the but if you are writing, if you are writing like me, you want to write very fast, just write fatha, and it is without the hamza, and it is understood that okay, it's hamzatul wasl with a fatha, so we pronounce the fatha, we pronounce hamzatul wasl. And what is al-ma'u? What is al-ma? What about the meme? I already told you what is about the meme. The meme is like the dhalika we saw. So we see here the alif as a letter of mud. This alif coming as a letter of mud. But what type of mud is this? It's a natural mud. Remember, for the natural mud, it said for me to come as a natural mud, it's not how to be a hamza or a sukun before or after me. Okay? For me to be as a natural mud. Do we have a sukun? No. Before or after him? No, we don't have a sukun. Do we have a hamza before or after him? Before, no. Before the alif, we don't have a sukun on a hamza. We have mim. After him, we have a hamza. Okay, so this is another type of mud. It's always a mud, but it's another type of mud, because in this case we have a hamza. So it's always, it's always a mud, but it's not no longer a natural mud. It is another mud. Inshallah, we will see it whenever, if you stick with us. We are going deep into this knowledge. Inshallah, you are going to see the different type. Why is this? It's not a natural mud, but it's another mud. Inshallah, it's only the elongation, how you prolongate the alif, the mud. But the alif, always, whenever it's come as a letter of mud, you need to have what? You need to have what? A fatha on the previous letter, on the letter that is going to take this boost of elongation of his sound. So what will be al-ma'u. So, like, to showcase what I want you to bring at home, okay, is that every time you see a mud, alif coming as a mud, that signifies that the letter before it always have a fatha. So you don't have to guess what should I put, a kesra or damma. No, it's fatha, okay? Don't worry yourself. And the same is for the other letter of the mud, yaw. For the yaw, we always need the kesra, always need the kesra. And for the waw, we always need what? The damma, okay? Inshallah. So you see here, what is with ba? What is ba? This is alif coming with as a letter of mud. So that mean the ba, you need to have what? A fatha. Jazakallahu khairan. Okay, you need to have a fatha. Okay, so here we have al-ma'u. We have one dhamma because we have the al. So definite. What's about barid? What? How many vowel? The two vowels or one vowel? Bari. What? How to say baridan, baridu, baridi? What is that? We say bari. What? Baridun. Why baridun and not baridin and not baridan? Because we say every noun is not. It's always in the nominative case, okay? Unless there's a player that is changing is what is case, okay? So, but a noun, it's always normally you will find it always in the nominative case, in the marfu case. So what will be bari do? How many? Two. Bari dun. Okay. Thank you very much. I think we can stop here to don't make the video too much long. Inshallah. Okay. Let's stop here. But I hope you understood what was my intention, inshallah, in this video. So let's see each other next time, inshallah. Tomorrow we have still 2 days before the end of the first week of Ramadan, and we say inshallah before the end of the first week of Ramadan we are going to be able to read, okay, 1/3 of the Quran, inshallah. So stick with us, don't go anywhere. Or if you want to be able to inshallah subscribe, and the notification is very important, inshallah. If you know someone that want to learn this knowledge, inshallah share this with him. So with that said, bye. There's a tea, inshallah. Sheikh Musa going to see us next time. Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.